What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Shiny's stream. Hanging out, doing the things, making all the magic happen with all the magic that can happen in this world. And by that, I mean we're shiny hunting for a shiny. We're doing a heckin' hunt. This song is not the vibe. This song is the vibe. Let's get it going. What's up, Hefty? How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a good day. Let's dedicate this hunt to shiny. And ladies and gentlemen, we got some real good news hanging on right now. Your boy, so strange. I have a battery that's working. I do, but the date is not saving properly. Like I have a legitimate battery in the system now, but the day does not like properly calculate. I don't know why that is. So I might have to complain to the guy and tell him he needs to replace it again, because I genuinely have no idea why that is the case. But it just, now it says it's Monday. I guess it doesn't matter, but in a way it kind of does. Like I can save. But yeah, Elliot, can you be a mod? Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. You got to prove yourself here, buddy. Ooh, if you prove yourself, you got to prove yourself before you, I don't know. But yeah, weird. Hefty, you don't deal with that, do you? What's up, Muserex? How you doing? No fear, good to see you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's deposit some of these Ladybuzz because we got some eggs already rolling in. Can I be an Elliot? You could be an Elliot. You could be an Elliot. What's up, Natasha? How you doing? Natasha, are you on your weekend? Is it weekend time? Are you doing your thing? Are you absolutely doing your thing this weekend? All right, here we go. Let's talk to this guy. Let's get our egg. Egg. All right, not an expert at battery changing. Yeah, me either. I might give him a call today and just be like, hey, here's what's going on. Got a week off work? Oh, are you like on a vacation? You just got a week off. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of odd, honestly, that even though yesterday I saved it and it was perfect, it said Thursday, whatever, and then I loaded up, it was still Thursday, and then yeah, nice. Staycations. Staycations are what's up. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. It's always a good feeling when you can just like enjoy some time off. Palladium Kitty, how's it going? Good to see you. Mizu just in between jobs. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it's nice to take that time between difficult things and just enjoy it. I know it's stressful. I know that it's always a hard time when you're worried about particularly money and that sort of thing. But, you know, it's good to be kind of between things sometimes. You get to reset your brain a bit and learn what it is you do and what it is you don't want. That was a big benefit of mine. Now, I only had a couple weeks that I was in between, but yeah. Elliot, here's the deal. We'll make you a mod. There you go. There you go, Elliot. You're a mod. All you gotta do is ask twice. Palladium, thank you so much for subscribing. Super appreciate you bringing us up to 5438. We got a goal of 5450 today. I thought don't make me scream. Okay, I'll be good. Oh man, that sounds good, but I'm so sorry, Elliot. I'm so sorry. You're no longer a moderator. I'm sorry. I don't like when people say okay, just the letter okay. I like when it's spelled out like OKAY. James Reed, no. And so as a result, you're no longer mod. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, any mods that we have in the chat, if Hefty, if you're here, let's give a round of applause for Elliot. Ian, I do. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Let's get some, you know, some hype in the chat for the shortest mod ever. Unsubscribe, unlike, bye. Take care, Elliot. Yeah. Because that's how you get mod. Is you come into a stream and you just scream that you need mod without ever having been here before, without ever saying hi. Unfortunate, Elliot. It's been a pleasure. Have a great day. Have a great life. Enjoy everything, and we'll see you again soon. All right, let's see. We got, I don't know how many eggs we got. Rickroll in the background. That's just what we need. I'm 98 anyways. Good. That's good. Here we go. Another egg. Awesome. Quick production. What's up, old Nintendo dude? Great stream last night. Absolute great stream. It was really awesome watching you play a little bit of Pokemon TCG Pocket or Pocket TCG, whatever they call it. Also, if you are here and you are sharing your age on the internet, that's a bad idea until you're over the age of 18 years old. And even at that stage, it's kind of a dumb idea, but it's not as bad of an idea. But if you are under the age of 13 by the, kind of terms and conditions of YouTube, you're not legally allowed to be in this live stream chat. So I can't have that. But I do appreciate y'all so much. You just can't be here. You don't have to go home. You just can't stay here. Can't sit here, just like in that movie Forrest Gump. Oh well. Might have a new addiction. Pocket's enthusiasm is infectious. It is. It is. I honestly just use it to open up packs twice a day now. Like I was big into the battling for a while, but to me it gets very repetitive, and I don't actually want to go against actual people. So, hey, Crazy Lemon, good to see you. Are you already scrambled? Nah, man, we're doing great. Eggs are rocking and rolling. I was saying though, for some reason, the battery that I got replaced, it doesn't, it keeps track of the time, but it doesn't keep track of the, day properly. It keeps bouncing between the incorrect days. It could be something with the Game Boy operator. So I'm just going to play it on my actual Game Boy today and then see what happens. But yeah. So we'll see. How about in 34 seconds or 67 till I get mod? What about that? No, man, I'm not going to give you mod. I appreciate you stopping in and trying, but that's just not how it works. Mods are people who are a part of the community and they actually try and they follow the rules. Your first message is I need mod, and then your next message was I need mod spamming. So no, you're already not being a good member of the community. Like that's just the reality of it. So no. Hey man, how you doing? Hope the stream is going. Just saw you live and thought of passing by. Galaxy King K, thank you so much. Yeah, stream's going good. We just got started up here, let's see, less than 10 minutes ago. So we're rocking and rolling, trying to hatch ourselves shiny LEDIAN. We got lots of things. My Ruby was off, but I don't want to bust it open. Yeah, that's what I'm worried, that I got this new battery and the guy that did it might have done it improperly. But I'm going to just put it in my Game Boy and see if it has to do with the Game Boy operator instead of my actual cartridge. I'll know more by the end of the day, really. Because it could be the operator. I got my new Nintendo Switch 2 set up yesterday, so I'm pretty excited about that. The screen does not have any dead pixels, so I'm happy to report that I will be able to play it without being frustrated the whole time. It's great for me. I guess I'll stick around. Let me also drop the subscribe. Galaxy King K, thank you so much, man. That's really appreciated. Music can be dropped a decibel or two. Maybe you just need to get, less sensitive ears. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why it was a little bit loud, but it was. I think it's this song, actually, because most of the lo-fi stuff doesn't actually throw things off. Did a post letting people know there's going to be a garage town in my town, but now people are exploiting my phone for my stuff. Too many want to buy. That's what you get for having cool stuff. You're just cool stuff goofing over there. There we go. Another egg. This is awesome. I love when we're getting some good egg production. I love when the production value of our eggs is just going through the roof. I actually hate this song anyway, so I want to get rid of this one because this one drives me crazy. I do not care about Lifelight in Smash Bros. I care a little bit about Stardew, though. What are your thoughts on lunch meat, in particular bologna? I don't really like it. I mean, I like lunch meat. Just bologna is not really my thing. But I do like lunch meat. Some NDS games, PS Vita, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and an Xbox One with 10 games, all CIB. Pretty nice. CIB Xbox games aren't that exciting anymore, I guess, or they're not that exciting at all. Basically, CIB is kind of pointless after they stop putting like materials in the boxes. What's up, Galooper? How you doing? 4 Pokemon titles? No, that's where it's at. If they're CIB and they're red, blue, yellow, or sapphire or ruby, you and I should have a chat. I can probably save you some of the headache of a garage sale. The repetitious natures of shiny hunting, going up and down. But it's actually kind of nice because, like I said, when we do this, we're actually triggering that as soon as we possibly can, which is really good. What's up, Carly? How you doing? Galooper, doing all right, man. Doing all right. What'd you think of Neck Deep's new song? What'd you think of You Should See Me Now? I thought it was pretty good. Gave me kind of Peace in the Panic vibes again. How How ridiculous is your Switch collection? Drew Taylor, not very, honestly. I have most of the Pokemon games, and then I have a couple of like the IPs, but not that crazy. It's mostly Pokemon driven, and then, you know, like Paper Mario, Origami King, Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing, like mostly IP. Because any other games that tend to come out, I usually get them on like my Xbox or my PC. I don't usually get them on the Switch unless it's something I want to play handheld. Having way too much fun with AI music. Oh my god, are you using Suno? Because it's so much fun. It is honestly such a blast. Pokemon Conquest, Pokemon Ranger 2 games, and Pokemon Ranger 2 games and Mystery Dungeon Dark Hour. Gotcha. Gotcha. Do you play Pokemon Unite? I do not. I've played it before, but those style games like MOBAs aren't really my thing. So I played it to just give it a shot. Had some fun with it, but yeah, I don't really like games where it's like constantly keeping up with the meta. That's not my go-to anymore. It used to be, but now it's just like I just want to sit down and not think. I don't want to have to think about my games. That's still why I kind of like, I mean, I guess I like it less, but it's why I like games like Star Wars Battlefront. I just jumped into that, and all you got to do is go out there, point, aim, pew pew, and move on to the next bot. Yeah, I don't know. But Unite's all right. Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards Original Legend of Blue Eyes. Do you have it graded, or is it just raw? Kind of cool. I saw this guy on Reddit yesterday, and he posted, I found my dad's Pokemon card collection. And it was like base set Charizards and base set Mewtwo, Shadowless, everything. It was pretty amazing. I mean, he's got potentially $250,000 in cards. It looked really nice. It looked really nice. It wasn't a 10, but it's probably like a $50,000 to $60,000 card, which is just nuts. Just nuts to think like a down payment for a house is going to be paid for by a Charizard card. Insane. Give me some facts about you and I'll try and find a nation in War Thunder for you. Let's see. I'm 5'10". I am missing a bone in my left foot. I make lots of food and I like to eat. I learned how to play pickleball yesterday, and I was pretty good at it, and I enjoyed it, so I can't wait to go play pickleball again. Yo, thank you so much, Drew. Appreciate the sub. You're amazing. Rocky, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Way to go bananas yesterday, dude. You went super bananas. Here we go. Egg number 30. Oh, I should probably turn our counter on. Hang on. Counter, come on. Come on. 36. Here we go. This is egg number 36. We are over halfway to odds, over 50%. We're looking for that gold Leddyba, not the red Leddyba. And it is another red Leddyba. Another red Leddyba. Nothing we could do with that. That's okay. That's all right. We don't want to give it a nickname. We want to continue hatching eggies. Here we go. Let's hatch some eggies. Now we should have 3 more. There we go. And this one should be nearing hatching. Yes, beautiful. The other 2 are also, okay, we got 2 that are nearing hatching. This is awesome. We're going to get 2 ripping. Bernice, what's going on? Good to see you. Good morning. So we just got to see if we can rip these next 2. Use 1 shiny mon as a parent. Yeah, shiny ditto. Medium and heavy tanks in the Russian tech tree would be fitting for you. I don't want anything to do with the Russians. Come on now. Put me on the good side. Wait, if you're talking World War II, never mind. Actually, if you're talking World War II, I'm good. That's fine. Dr. Fiend, what's up, brother? How you doing? Sir, game over. How are you? All right, here we go. Another one. Wow, number 37. Rocking and rolling. That was fast. And then I think we got at least 1 more that'll be coming up here in probably less than 100 steps. So we got to start getting some egg gathering. Ooh, that is unfortunately not a shiny. Currently on a new phase, and I'm waiting for it to end in 1 week because that's how long it'll last probably. And what is that phase, Bernice? Tell me a little bit about that phase. Now here is an interesting tidbit about this game. I'm currently playing it, but if you think about it, at least I don't have to get rid of so many eggs. Like, it is going to stink to go through the boxes and get rid of all the eggs, but it's not going to be so bad to get rid of all the eggs in general. Kind of nice. Sir, game over. Hunting for the same shiny again. Which one are you hunting for? Wizard of Oz. I know absolutely nothing about it. The same thing happened with Back to the Future. Wizard of Oz is one of my all-time favorite movies. That's so exciting for you, and I can't wait for you to go along this this journey. World War II, War Thunder's World War II, Cold War, and modern in America would fit you good too. Yeah, America sounds more like what I want. Saviors of the world. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm doing good. Can't wait for the new 3 Days Grace album. I'm pretty sure 3 days grace. There's a concert somewhere soon. This is my favorite game, Mohammed. It's such a good one. Honestly, it's seriously so fun. This is one of my favorite games ever in the Pokemon series. 537% shiny looks pretty good, man. Pretty good. Give me... I was hoping it would give me green, but it gave me purple. Looking for green when you got purple. 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. Am I right, ladies? Or am I freaking right, ladies? All right, here we go. Nothing there. M26, T34, M48 Abrams that fit you the best. Nah, dude, I just want a Gavere. That's all I want. Just give me that Gavere. I don't need a tank. I'll just get out of the tank. I'll just run around. I'll be a footman. I'll be a soldier. Be an infantryman. Ryan Christensen, what's up, brother? How you doing? Who new games playing anywhere? Yeah, I haven't played any new games yet. Harley made fun of me, and she's absolutely right that I have a brand new Nintendo Switch and I'm just playing a 25-year-old game, but that's just where we're at sometimes, baby. That's just where we're at. To complete shiny and original gold and transfer them to my N64 Stadium 2, that's pretty awesome. Sharon, how you doing? Good to see you. Who needs cutlery when you can have a knife, fork, and spoon? That's true. If you can have a knife, fork, spoon, it's pretty awesome. Thank you so much to whoever just subscribed. Super appreciate you. We are just 10 away from our goal of 5450 for the day. Me? Make fun of you? Never. Yeah, never, ever. Roots 34. There we go. That's the egg production we're looking for. Do we have enough? I think we do. We got room for at least one more, and then we'll drop some things off. Yes, I do want it. Give me that egg. Give me that egg. Love my background. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of fun putting it together. I can't wait to continue putting it together. Oh, I remembered what I was going to do yesterday, and I forgot. Somebody asked me if I have gotten any pulls in TCG lately, and I got the Misty Ida. Based on what I believe, just in looking at it, I think it is a 10 grade. I think that this one will actually grade a 10. It's my first one that doesn't have any white on the corners. First one that's pretty perfect when it comes to centering. The back is just as clean. I have it in a ETB sleeve right now, but Misty Psyduck is my latest pull, and I'm almost positive that I'm going to get a 10 on that one. Where'd you get the egg game model from? My buddy Sam gave it to me for nothing. He just decided that he wanted me to have it. So now I got it on display. My daughter, 3 years, don't believe in spoon or fork. That's true. Kids just don't like that. Why are you hunting for that shiny Pokemon? Just something for the living decks. There's really only 2 ways to get this in the games that I have. That's SOS hunting, and it's Gen 2. So we're doing Gen 2. Yo, what's up, SB? How you doing? It's just a nude egg I won from my game. SB, we are playing some Gen 2. Mel, what's up? How you doing? See ya. Thank you for stopping in. All right, here we go. Number 38 coming up. Egg number 38. We're looking for something to be a little bit more golden and a little bit less red. Will it happen? Gold, silver, or crystal? This is crystal. This is crystal. Played on the original cartridge. All right, there we go. We're still looking at red. We're not looking at gold yet. Time to keep going. Yeah, man, it's I got my complete in box copy last week. And so I said once we get complete in box copy, we'll do some hunts on it. So this is the hunt that we're doing, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much, whoever just subscribed. Super appreciate you. What do you think? I must change my wallpaper. Well, if you must change your wallpaper, you should change it to a background of Bob Barker from The Price is Right. In his memory, R.I.P. Bob Barker. That's what I would do. Or just the big wheel. Just change it to the big wheel. How did the box smell? Did you smell it? Yeah, it smelled fine. It smelled like a cardboard box. It wasn't a smoker home. That's like one of my main things. I don't want smoker homes. We doing full odds? Blue Gaming, we are not doing full odds. We are doing shiny, essentially like shiny breeding. So the odds are 1 in 64. I would never do one of these egg hunts at full odds. That would take forever. Happy you're playing on the original cartridge. Thank you so much, Mason. Yeah, for sure. That's the way that I like to try and play these things on original stuff as much as I possibly can. Pets don't get neutered like they used to. It's true. It's true. Cal, no luck yesterday. We're back at it today, though. Or actually, I didn't even stream yesterday. Not stream yesterday. I woke up and did some other things yesterday. But yeah, streaming now. So hopefully we get some luck today. Any Pokemon or cool things? Oh, okay. Well, okay. Pokemon, Giratina, cool things. A picture of a lion, either in the middle of pouncing towards a thing it's going to eat, or just like jumping real high. I think I heard right, but the first egg you get from the daycare in Silver and Gold has a 1 in 16. It's actually 1 in 8. It's actually 1 in 8. Got my crystal crappie during Game Fair. My wife found it. She snatched it from a celebrity from my country, Belgium, a comedian. Oh, that's cool. What's up, Prince of Gaming, CZ? How you doing? Is CZ like Czech Republic? From the Czech Republic? It's cool if you are. Sister lives in Prague. You guys, ladies and gentlemen, we have just hit our 16th like on the stream. We are going for a goal now of whatever someone wants to set it as. Nugs and Fries, how you doing? Pleasure having you here. Thank you for popping in. Hope you're having a good morning. I just said hello in like 3 different ways in like a span of 10 seconds. We got to get close to another egg hatch in here, and then we got another one ready to go. Abhishek, what's going on? Good to see you. How you living? How's life? Raising your Pokemon. Why goodness, we were surprised your Pokemon had an egg. We don't know how it got there, but your Pokemon had it. Do you want it? Yeah. I don't know why this old man speaks like a young man. He's like, we found this egg. I don't know how it got there. You want it? Yeah, I guess I'll take it. I'm good. What about you? Yeah, doing all right, man. Doing all right. Thank you so much. You got like goal 17. Thank you, Hefty. Fire Red. No, it's Pokemon Crystal. A Pokemon Mad Libs with Chat GPT. Chat gives the fill-in words. Could be fun. Could be fun. Could be fun. Off the top of your head, do you know the Pokemon you have a 1 in 8 chance with? Yes, it is Smoochum, Pichu, Magby, Tyrogue, Togepi, maybe? I think Togepi. Basically, it's all the baby Pokemon. All the baby Pokemon that were introduced, except for Bonsly, because that wasn't introduced yet. I think it's all the baby Pokemon that were introduced in Gen 2. I have trouble what to ask for a game. Nintendo DS Ranger with the mystery egg still never used. Probably $100, I would guess. I would say 100. And work down from there. Or if you really want to negotiate the heck with them, don't put any prices on anything and just say it's a name your price type thing. And require them to throw out the first number. You play Pocket? I do. I do. Casually. I do not play it. Consistently at all. I basically log in, get my packs whenever I remember to, and that's kind of it. I saw there's a new Eevee set coming out. I watched, there's a great YouTuber who covers Pokemon TCG Pocket that's really good at it. His name's AM Clockwork. So if you ever want to get good TCG tips, including things like deck building, reviews of upcoming sets, that sort of thing, yeah, AM Clockwork. He's fantastic. Have you played Fire Red or any other? Yeah, I've played basically every Pokemon game with the exception of X and Y. I played all the other ones though. Maybe alone, but I've always hated Eevee. I think Eevee's fine. I think it's one of those like overhyped things. I think Eevee was for like young girls that were playing Pokemon as Charizard was for young boys. That's kind of my thought. Turns out his channel has nothing to do with clocks. No, nothing to do with clocks. Too much time. It does take a lot of time, but we're talking about a 25-year career here. I have a copy of Pokemon you will not have. Tell me about it. Talk to me about it, dog. What do we got? Are you into cards also? Yeah. Yep. Not as much. It's more of a recent thing, but I definitely got started playing them recently. Do you have a favorite ROM hack Pokemon? No, I don't play ROM hacks. I'm pretty much authentic hardware as often as I can, as well as authentic software as often as I can. ROM hacks just aren't my speed. They're cool, and I definitely like appreciate the people that do play them, but that's not for me. What did my card grade as? I don't know, man. It takes 65 days. So we'll find out at some point in time. And I haven't even sent them in yet. So we'll find out 65 days from the point that I do send them in. But I'm telling you, man, yours has like significant potential to be 10 city. It might not be a 10, but it'll be very close. I don't know exactly how they grade baseball cards, but based on how they grade every other card, like it looks like the quality of that's really good. So I think it's possible. How to make a GBA ROM hack? I don't know. You're talking to the wrong man. What's up, Ryzaki? How you doing? Jess, good to see you. How we doing? How you living? This song's not the vibe. There are songs that are the vibe. The Nightshade is not the vibe. During my first games here, I bought a black copy of Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy Color. When I moved from my parents' home, I played it again in Japanese, but it has Betamon, starters, and Wild. Dude, that's actually pretty awesome. And they're not modified in. Like, if you reset the game and you start back over, it still has them there. What day is it? That's a great question. Thank you, Rebecca, and thank you for asking. Jess, 5442. Thank you so much, Abhishek. Super appreciate you. Doing good? Yeah, not too bad. Yo, Stealth Nova. Canada CH. Okay, let's talk about Canada. What does the CH stand for? I'm also in Canada, just not a CH part of it. I want to make a song about you tomorrow. I'm so excited. Make a song about me today. Why do we gotta wait? You should use Suno. Suno.ai. That's what's up. Cool as heck. Could be that the A is like one of those little lowercase tiny A's. Jess, I'm doing good. Doing good. We're just trying to hatch. Trying to batch and hatch right here. Mixing up a hatch and batch. Country Humans. Oh, it's a fandom. Nice. That's cool. I can't today. Only 2 free songs per day. Oh, you got to go to Suno. I'm telling you. Suno.ai. Gonna change your life. Remember that song that I made about that one kid that called me Plushy Boy? That's a Suno.ai original. And it's gotten better too. The models used to be pretty good. Now they're like very good. You look cool. Thanks, man. I've played Fire Red in a mobile emulator. Is it free for PC? No video games are free. No Pokemon games are free, with the exception of like Unite, but none of the mainline games are free. If it's free, yeah, it definitely can be. 8-Bit Me Rald. I'm curious as to the answer to the question of which you are asking without a question mark. So please, can you inform me on what the answer to the question is that you are asking? Woke up immediately started my stretches because running. It's gonna be hotter than me today on my life. Oh my lasagna. It is gonna be hot today. I gotta run too, but I also just want to go play pickleball. So I don't really know. I might just go pickleball it up. My last Pokemon title bought is Pokemon Coliseum. Bought also Wii to play it. Dang, it's a big purchase. Wii's are like, I mean, they're only like $40, but still, big purchase to get it done. Yeah, but Abhishek, honestly, like none of the games are quote unquote free. If you get them, if you get ROMs of them, that's fine. You can emulate them, that's fine, but that's technically stealing and I don't really support that. So if you want to do it, I'm not going to stop you, but I definitely don't support it. Do it. Do it. What's up, Mewtwo? How you doing? It's hard to get Pokemon cards here. Most are fakes. Dude, it's hard to get Pokemon cards anywhere. At least when you do get them here, they're rarely fakes, especially if you buy like in box. But yeah, sometimes, man, sometimes you get some rough ones. It's not cooler here today, but tomorrow's going to be 90 and I'm not here for it. That's nasty. That's so crazy. 130 for Wii and Coliseum. Coliseum cost 88. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. A little overinflated, I think, for the Wii. The Wii's not usually that expensive. That's what, 40? No, 42. Yeah, that's about right. That's pretty fair. I think that's fair. It's gonna be the hundreds for a couple days. You guys are nuts. Go live somewhere else. That's terrible. Just kidding. Honestly, our weather's been fine. I wish our weather got that hot. I like the heat. And when people are like, you're crazy, they're right, but I do enjoy the heat. I like the heat more than the cold, so I will relish in warm weather. But summer hasn't even started yet, baby. Summer's coming up right tomorrow, right? Tonight? Tomorrow? Longest day of the year is tomorrow? We want It's Too Bad. Let me tell you about yesterday. Tell me all about it. Can't live somewhere else. It's the whole of the UK. We tiny. Oh, man. And is it like one of those situations? I know this is going to be super dark, but do a lot of people like die because you guys don't have air conditioning and people die? Because that happens to a bunch of people that live in like Chicago, like people who live in high rise or like the projects. A lot of them die. And that's wild to me because air conditionings are like, everybody should have one. It should be mandated. You should be like government mandate. What are you doing? Collecting eggs because it's being boring watching you roaming around? That's cool, man. That's shiny hunting. See, what happens is eventually the egg hatches like this. And then there's a 1 in 64 chance that this egg is shiny. And that's what we're doing. That's how we hunt. That one's not shiny, so we go again. If you're bored, I'm not gonna force you here, man. You can stay. I would love to have you stay because when we finally do get that shiny, it is a super exciting thing. But I get it, man. I do. We had to drive to the Eye Academy for my daughter. It's an hour drive. Then we had to wait 2 hours to be seen because her doctor is a talker. I would get a new doctor instantly if I had to wait because a doctor liked to talk. Then we spent an hour with him. You spend an hour with a doctor? How does that guy make any money? People do, but honestly, more people do in the winter because they're afraid to turn on the heating because it's so expensive. Yeah, that's insane. That's an insane thing. Get heat pumps. Hi, Razzie. How's it going? Good to see you, man. Yes, another egg. Yes. Comedy. I'm just gonna try and constantly do my best Mark Norman impression. That's what I think I'm gonna make my stream now. So I said comedy, and then I'm just gonna keep moving. Says he wants to see her a month after her surgery because he's curious, but it's not necessary, but we keep him because he's the best for her condition. Well, then that's good. That's good. Doctor, I hardly know here. But honestly, if I went to a doctor and that doctor gave me the 1 hour rigmarole, I would be out like a light. We don't know how it got here. Well, maybe you guys should pay better attention to what the things that you're babysitting are doing. How come I keep skipping dialogue in games? Because dialogue in games isn't always the best fun, dog. What's up? How you doing? Fuel poverty. Real background? I don't know what you mean. Like not virtual? Yeah, it's totally real. I don't do that virtual nonsense. I can touch any of this stuff. I can pick it off the shelf. I don't like to read. Well, then maybe video game dialogue isn't for you. We had home, but it took us 2 hours because of all the out-of-staters going to our disgusting beaches. Freaking tourists. Freaking boosting the economy. Freaking making things cheaper because they want to go to beaches. Freaking gross. I'm the worst. I don't know why I'm so argumentative today. Please don't listen to me. I'm AI generated today. This is not me. I'm being fed prompts. Game reminds me of my childhood. Ryuzaki, me too, man. Do you wear Pokemon merch, shirt, or shoes? I don't. I mean, sometimes. I usually wear black t-shirts. Today. It's just today. It's got to be just today, right? It can't be every other day. We almost got hit by this dude from New Jersey driving like it was Cheese. Oh, wait, no. Cheese isn't from New Jersey. Razzie is. Yeah, it's got to be Razzie. That makes sense. Fun dog, probably because you don't like to read. Yeah, I would say I would say that all these pieces are coming together in life. I think that we're good. You guys, we are 3 subscribers away from a nice, beautiful palindromic number of 5445. If you have not subscribed yet, this is your call to action right now. If you see a red subscribe button, that is beautiful. If you see a white subscribe button, that ain't a right subscribe button. And if you don't see a subscribe button at all, you did the good things and you already hit that button. But if you have not hit subscribe yet, please do. So we went up to Walmart because we didn't have time for a Barnes & Noble up north, okay? Yeah, I'm on board. You went to Walmart. Walmart's typically pretty cool. Got good air conditioning. Usually smells like a toot throughout the entire store. The blue Psyduck behind you is cool, dude. He works out so hard. I see a beautiful burly bearded man with a big burly beard. We know those names better than we know our own grandmother's names. Want to look for cards with someone laughing because of my limping, so I never looked and I hate it here. I don't like that someone would laugh at someone for a limp. Did you laugh back at them? I would have just started laughing at them. That's what I like to do. I like to just laugh at people. Why does Walmart always smell like fart? Because Walmart is just like a fart cave. Because you go to Walmart just to blast. That's what people do. Fun fact, JP5 jet fuel is actually a straw yellow color. Sigma, thank you so much. I honestly had no idea. What's the percentage of getting a shiny? It's a 1 in 64 chance. So that percentage is roughly whatever 1 divided by 64 would be as a percentage. So, Razzleton, people are getting more comfortable to let one out if they're wearing their pajamas. Isn't that just the truth? I work with it all the time. Interesting. What do you do with jet fuel? I'm guessing work at an airport or some sort of jet fuel requiring thing. Then it stormed. There was a tornado up north. If we had stayed to go to the bookstore, we would have been in it. And that's my story about how our out-of-staters are ruining my life. These out-of-staters, man. You should open a pack on live, please, if you have one. I don't have a pack. So intrigued by Walmart. Like, I want to go to one to see if it's really as bad as you say it is. It depends on when you go and where you go. How many toots is too many toots? 17. Thinking about selling my plush Pikachu Rainbow Team Rocket Giovanni, value between 80 and 130. I would say keep it. If you don't need the money, there's no reason to sell. If you need the money, sell. But if you don't need the money, hold. Always. I didn't read any chat because that took a lot of my finger energy. I was actually in a band called Finger Energy. We did a bunch of like psychedelic pop. Jess dropping a 5 spot. Oh my God, this one shout out to all the people who stay home and don't go to Jess's state and go to her nasty beaches. We got Coles, you got Coffee Shop Edward, TG, Naru, signing off, official, and Atharb. Oh, I think he's from yesterday. Too many toots, too many toots. Please share me some songs. Okay, I'm gonna rattle off some of my current favorite jams. Here we go. Here comes some rattling off. You Should See Me Now by Neck Deep. That's number 1. Funeral by Phoebe MF Bridgers. That's number 2. That one will make you cry. Morning Person by a band called Arm's Length. That one's pretty great. It's a long song, but it definitely builds to some good stuff. The Stranger by Billy Joel. Not just the song, the entire album start to finish, but really just the Stranger, the song is also great too. What other songs have I been listening to lately? Stars by, I can't remember who, but it features Steve Winwood. Stars by Burns featuring Steve Winwood. Heck of a jam. Can't Get Enough by Kygo featuring Victoria Nadine. Absolute jam blaster. That's what we're going with. Let's see. Does number 40 indicate the number of shinies you've encountered? No, it's the number of shinies I have not encountered. That number shows how many eggs we've hatched that have not been shiny. Stitches. Little Molly Cyrus. I should make Carly May listen to that song today just to see what her reaction is. I would love that to be a members only stream for Carly May. Carly May blind listen to Molly Cyrus by Stitches. A blind listen and reaction. That would be worth more money than I could ever in a million years pay. That would be worth more money than I make in like 10 years. Got him primed. So out of touch with the music, Billy Joel and Steve Winwood are the only names I recognize, so much so that you even spelled Winwood wrong. You added a Y to make it sound more mythical. Did he say Tamale Cyrus? No, but that would be a great name for a Mexican restaurant. What if I did a soft reset for every beard hair Nicholas has? I think that you would have less soft resets than the amount of times you've mentioned my beard on a live stream, if we're being honest with each other here, Mewtwo. I don't even want to know, but if the price is right, I'm telling you. Saw your message about Walmart. Yeah, like some Walmarts are nice. Some Walmarts are fine. Like you go in and it's just a big box store and it's good. But other Walmarts, it's literally pretty gross. But like they're not as hyped up or as bad as they make it sound. No one has mentioned your eyebrows yet? Oh, those get mentioned at least once every little stretch here. Here we go, 42. Not shiny. I've not heard any song on the TV or radio. Because the last 3 years, all I hear are kid songs. Oh God, I'm sorry for yawning. You're not boring me. I'm just tired. Thought it was a Y, but thanks for correcting me. That's the only way I will learn. It's true. Do you ever see your brow guy? No. TG Naru, what's up? You just got gifted a nifty gifted membership from Jess. Make sure you say a big old thanks. Big old thank you. Ooh, we got a new egg coming up. New egg goofing. This will be our last egg before we got to make a deposition. 132 times yawning is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I remember regularly visiting people of Walmart when I was younger. I mean, I think that Walmart doesn't have any more strange oddities than like a Costco. The only difference is Costco requires a membership. For some reason, this is gonna sound way more like. No, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Actually, I can say it. Because this is my channel and I'm allowed to do it. Costco, I find it very interesting that a lot of immigrants to Canada and probably the United States, so I've never been to a Costco in the United States, there's a lot of immigrants that go to Costco. Like, I'm very surprised. You go in there and it's a lot of, like, for me, there's a huge Indian population and a huge like Chinese population. And you go into Costco and I would say like it's 80% Indian people and Chinese people, and then other immigrants such as myself, right? See, I'm allowed to say what I was thinking because I too am an immigrant that goes to Costco. Thank you guys so much for the subs. We got Cage Mario and Ryuzaki. But yeah, I find it interesting that, like, I don't know if maybe it's one of those things that, like, everybody talks about Costco, and like when you immigrate to Canada, it's one of the things that they recommend. That's kind of what my guess is like if you live in a town where there is a Costco and you are like a newcomer to a country, they recommend going there because it isn't expensive. You can buy a lot of wide variety of things, and it's probably going to be like your cheapest getting started option before you get settled. So that's kind of my thought. It's kind of my thought as to why. But seriously, like you go into a Costco, and I would say it's like 80% immigrants to Canada, which is kind of cool. At Walmart, it's 80% just the most Hillajak Canadians and Americans you can find. Some of my friends are in Canada. That's super cool. I know a lot of people come here for school. Like a lot of people from India and a lot of people from Brazil, a lot of people from China for sure. Sometimes athletes from various countries, but usually like China, Brazil, and India are kind of the three biggest for school. I love looking at cutlery sets and the cookware sets at Walmart. Makes me remember the days I got married. We were trying to move into our first apartment. Been there. We used some of our wedding money to buy really nice pots and pans just because we both like to cook. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm kind of disappointed. Canada seems pretty sweet. Yeah, it's not a bad place. Not a bad place, especially if you like nature, socialism, poutine, universal healthcare. Pretty good. Universal healthcare ain't all that it's cracked up to be, though. Everybody talks about how bad they want it, and then they get it, and they're like, that wasn't as great as I thought it would be. Thank you so much, whoever just subscribed. Super appreciate you. Moving in together, not married yet. My parents and dear friend helped us out a ton. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what's fun, is when you start to just, like, establish a life, people are so generous, and it's actually very nice. It is super nice. Ah! My cabbages! What's up? How you doing? See ya. What a name. That might be one of my favorite names I've ever read on YouTube. I'm doing great. How are you? I like that name. That's what I'm saying. Like, what happened to them? Where are they? What went wrong? Just chilling. Nice. Zori, the Zoroark. What's up? Great name, great Pokemon, great choice. Love to see it. I forget, did I deposit those? No, I didn't. Okay, I gotta make a deposition next time we have an egg. I'm good, just chilling. Awesome. We are at 42 eggs hatched so far, looking for this bad boy LEDIAN. They got slawed. Oh my god, there's nothing worse than when your cabbage gets slawed. Oh, I realized I don't have to hold B when I'm riding on my bike. It only has one speed. I'm just holding B for no reason. Good morning. Thank you to whoever gifted me a membership. That was Jess yesterday, Gynabina. You can say a big thank you to Jess. And also, we are about to hit our like goal. You guys, make sure you double tap on the screen if you haven't yet to make sure we can get to that. Get to the old thing. Did you ever lost your voice after a long time streaming? No, typically I unfortunately, according to Hefty, I have not. Lost mine to the avatar. Your cabbages? Oh, no. Which is the most goated Pokemon? I think it is Marshadow. Marshadow's sweet. Having my Chihuahua dog sleep on my arm while I'm laying in bed. Nice. It's exciting. All right, here we go. Number 43 coming up. I feel good about this one. This one is shiny, ladies and gentlemen. 43 is shiny, and then we get to move on to another hunt, which is exciting. Thank you. Dang it. I was wrong. It is not shiny. It's just there. I lose my voice from not speaking all day. Interesting. You got to keep those muscles warm, I guess. Sup, Duffers? You know what day it is? I don't, but maybe my friend Rebecca does. Hey, Rebecca. What day is it? Coles, what's up? For me, it'd be hair across nice. How's your fur baby doing? She's good. Yeah, she wasn't feeling the best yesterday, but she's crushing it today. She's back at it. When she started to get a little under the weather, I gave her a second dose of her medicine, and then she boosted right back up. Yo, 4 months, Gynabina, Gina Bina 365. Thank you so much for 4 months of support. You're amazing. Thought it was Chili Dog Day. Dude, it's always Chili Dog Day. Trying to find a clip from New Girl that explains it, but I guess I'll have to make it myself. I call her Becky. We're cool like that. Old Bex. Old Beckzula. Heracross is cool. Heracross is awesome. One of my favorite Gen 2. Would it be bad you don't get any shiny because of your battery problem? I don't think I will, because the game's still saving, which is nice. But I don't know why the date is not correct. I really don't. Like, I have no idea why the date is not saving properly. Hope she's 100% by the end of the day. I think she will be. I think she will be. She has little flare-ups every now and again, but then, like I said, I just give her a double dose of her meds and she tends to calm down. Last night, she was a wild animal, and then she slept through the night on our legs, which is always a pleasure. She's always so sweet. And let's go crash these eggs in. What date is it saving to? Well, it's saving, but then like after a little bit, I load it up again and it's a different day than what it should be. Like this game should track days properly. Like yesterday I saved Thursday at noon and today it said it's Monday at 7. So it's got like the time right. It just doesn't have the day. So what I'm going to do is make sure that it's not an issue with my Game Boy operator. I'm going to put it into my Game Boy SP today and then check it a little later. Sangram, how you doing? Do you collect Pokemon cards? I do. If yes, what is this? What is the scenario presently? There's a few things that are happening right now. First off, these rip and ship YouTubers are actually destroying what once was a really cool hobby. Now, I'm coming late into the game, but it's easy to get well-versed on what's going on. So there's a huge scalping problem right now because here's what happens. These rip and ship jackasses, what they do is they buy out a ton of the product and then they make you play an inflated rate for a pack and then they rip it and then they mail you the hits, which is really stupid because basically all they're doing is just making a ton of money on nothing, on gambling. It should be illegal. It actually is illegal, but for whatever reason, nobody stops you from doing it. Okay, so then there's that. And then they buy out a ton of product. And if they can't get their hands on product, all of a sudden, they start to say that the set is really terrible. Like Journey Together, that's exactly what happened. Journey Together had a ton of hype. And so they get all this stuff and then they can't find it because bots are buying out and collectors are trying to get their hands on it. And they're not able to get what they normally are because the demand is now super, super inflated, right? And so they say, oh my God, this set sucks. This is so terrible, as they still are opening 1,000 packs on a stream. But they say, this is honestly one of the worst sets. Nobody should buy this. Nobody should buy this. And their entire goal with that is to get people to stop buying it so that they can go out there and do it. But the bigger problem is really bots. We have bots that are going out there and buying out entire stocks of things as soon as they go live, stopping the average consumer from getting it. And then we have neckbeards who don't have jobs that are going and waiting outside of Target or outside of GameStop to buy out the entire stock of everything that is there so that the average everyday collector can't get it without going to the secondary market where they are going to have to pay an inflated price because a scalper wants to make $50 because they are an absolute pathetic loser. That's what's happening in the current scene. That's basically it. Some of the rip and shippers will take your good cards too. Yeah, it's true. There's a Pokepack out of Team Rocket pack in boxes. It's cool. Do you remember a game named Pokemon Duel, which was on mobile? I don't. I don't. What's all the hate going around for the Switch 2? And my little streamer communities are so happy about it. My husband says everybody isn't happy, and I don't see that anywhere. Probably on Reddit. Everybody's always going to be unhappy about something. And most people are unhappy because the Switch 2 is really not a new system. It's just the Switch. It's just the Switch again. It's just an enhanced, better version of the Switch, which I understand. It's a fair complaint, but I'll be honest with you, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I like the Switch and the Switch 2. I don't really understand what your profile picture is. I don't really get it. I don't know what you're doing in it. How do I play? I'm looking for Pokemon Crystal. I can't get it anywhere for PC. Pokemon Crystal is a game that you need to purchase in real life to play. If you're going to find it on PC, there's definitely ways that you can find it. I'm not going to discuss any of them because I don't support any of those things. What's up, Cheese? How you doing? Nowadays, they didn't announce a new Pokemon pack where a person can purchase only a limited amount. It's true. And I've been able to get some good stuff through Pokemon Center as a result, which is nice. I'm eating. Okay, I like it. I like food. I think people are just jealous or bots. Yeah, it's basically that. I do love the new Ethan and Typhlosion art from the Team Rocket pack. I agree. Did you get the shiny Lunala? No, dull, but I did get my complete in-box copy of Pokemon Crystal, so I decided to play this a little bit. Ton of misinformation. Also true. Also true. No shiny on egg number 44. Bummer. Bummer. Thanks for the brief. Really appreciate it. I really asked this question because the 30th anniversary of Pokemon next year, I would really like to purchase them again at MSRP. Dude, I think it's still worth it to try. Honestly, like if you go on Pokemon Center, you might have to wait in a queue. And also, you guys, I don't know if you've ever been in a queue on Pokemon Center, but you can actually see what position you're in if you've never done that. And I would love to show you guys how to do it. So I might show you guys. I don't think there's a queue right now, unfortunately. If there was, I would show you. But I might still show you anyway. Yeah, there's not a queue. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. This is for anybody who wants to, at some point in time, essentially buy something in Pokemon Center, but you don't know where you are in position in the queue to see if you even have a shot at it. It's actually pretty easy to do. Let me capture this window. I want to capture the entire desktop. How do I do that? Where is it? Display capture. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, display capture, and we're going to capture... I don't know. We're going to capture this one. Okay. So here's basically how it works. If you're on something like Google Chrome or Firefox, which is what I recommend doing, you right click and you go to inspect. Okay. And then this little thing down here is going to pop up. Okay. This little thing down here is going to look a little bit like this. And it looks very complicated. This is where basically all of the inspection tools are for all of the things that actually make the HTML and the coding of your website work. But what we want to do is go into network. And when you go into network, you're going to see all these little things down here. When you are in a queue, you're going to see essentially something that will showcase a little like example of your waiting. And then over to the right, I don't remember exactly where it's at. It might be in the file. You're going to see a number, and that number is how far in the queue you actually are. So this is how you can actually go and figure out where in a queue when you're waiting in Pokemon Center you're at, so that you know, hey, is this even worth me waiting or not? As an example, my brother-in-law was queue position number like 383,000. They were able to get it, which is kind of cool. So just giving you a little bit of a hint on how you can check queue position. Let's see. Last year you got me the super nice Sony headphones. That's awesome. Good luck on the eggs. Thank you so much, Dole. We're trying. I was watching the Nick streams. It kept asking me to open my preset, and I was like, no, wait until tomorrow because I want it on the actual day. He wanted me to enjoy early. Oh, Beacon and Nick did? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, no, your husband. You were watching one of Nick's streams. Okay, gotcha. Based on an API request? I think so. I think that's really what it is, because it'll roll every like, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, and then your queue position changes, so you can see it. So it must be on the API call, or at least one of like the webhooks that's associated with the waiting in the queue. But yeah. You're watching my stream. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. You just called me Nick in stream. I don't know. That's my bad. Bought a Pokemon ball bag, Pokeball bag recently from TPC. That's awesome. I got a shiny Eel and Pokemon Violet. I don't see the appeal of shiny Diglett and Drapion. Does everyone want to get newly Legends ZA once it's released? Zoroark. I think everybody wants it for sure. You're a smart guy. Thanks, buddy. Subscribe. This channel is very informative and interactive. Yo, thank you so much, Sangram. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Really appreciate that. Cool dude. Cool dude pizza over here. Razzy's a big fan of Cool Dude Pizza. My eye itches. I don't know. Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's 4-post bed. See, bro, good luck on getting shiny. Yo, Ryuzaki, thank you so much, man. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you again Monday. Be good. Do good. Go to Walmart. Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my hefty's 4-post bed. Got a new profile picture based on the movie Master of Illusions. Nice. You should get one based on the movie Master of Puppets. Heard Razzy's name and instinct kicked in and I left by accident. Oh my God, look it. He's like your Beetlejuice. Beetlegoose. Gen 2 is my favorite gameplay from Johto to Kanto is the best, dude. That was so cool when they revealed like, oh, guess what? The game's not over. My God. Spoilers were great. Been at my job for 2 years now. That's awesome. That's exciting. I've been at my job for 4 months, a little over 4 months. I was at my old job for 6 years, long time. Gina Bina, thank you so much for the $4.99. That's so appreciated. You're absolutely amazing. You don't have to worry at all about not being here. Listen, life gets in the way, and your life should always be more important than my stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now you have the ability to make yourself a Fakemon. You get your Togepi yet? In this game, I think I didn't get Togepi. I think I got something else. Unless you get Togepi somewhere else. I actually don't remember where you get Togepi. Ooh, we got an egg hatching. Ooh, Devereaux. Forces me and Hefty to be here. It's optional for everyone else. True. True. Sleep gets in the way you stream so early. I know, it's disgusting, isn't it? My Condoleezza's. Condoleezza Rice's. I wonder what old Condoleezza's doing. Is Condoleezza Rice alive? She might be dead. She might be decaying. That might be what she's up to. Ooh, Devereaux. I do like to touch grass. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's nice to get outside, just play some pickleball. You guys, I am honestly so hooked on pickleball. It's so stupid. I played for the first time yesterday. Literally, it's all I want to do today. Is just go play pickleball. Planned to be here at the start, but I ran instead. Thanks. Listen, that's what's up. You ran this morning. You already ran. What the heck is pickleball? It's like a combination of tennis and table tennis. It's like ping pong in real life. It's great. You use like a wiffle ball, known as a pickleball. She's 70 and very much alive. All right, her and Whitney Houston. What are you up to today? I am trying to hatch eggs for shiny LEDIAN, and then I'm gonna go to work, and then I'm gonna play pickleball. Though that's literally the steps of my day. That's the plan. Anyone feel like melting in the heat despite it being nighttime? I don't, because it's daytime. Did my stretches and ran for 30 minutes combined because I remember it's going to be super hot today. Nice. That's awesome. And then he's going to bowl. I might actually bowl tomorrow. Might bowl tomorrow. The balls are not pickles. No, I tried playing pickleball with an actual pickle. It just resulted in an exploding pickle. Need a short for that? Me playing pickleball with an actual pickle? It actually would make me laugh. I'm sure someone's already done it because there are no original ideas on the internet anymore. Where's my Fakemon? You got to tell me what you want. What you really, really want. If you tell me like, I want a donkey inspired Fakemon that is a fire type and it has flames coming out of its butthole, I will get ChatGPT to draw it. Like that. Ghost Fairy Dragonfly with Wispy Wings. See, it's very easy. This is what we're doing. All right, here we go. Come here, Chatrick. Time to do your thing. Chatjizzleptizzle.com. We head on over to our Fakemon and we say, let's see. Respond to any prompts in this project by illustrating a Fakemon in the Pokemon art style based on the typing and description provided. It should only reflect the Fakemon and a transparent background. All right, here we go. So I'll do Jess's right now, and we'll go to tools, create an image, illustrate a Fakemon of a ghost/fairy type dragonfly with very wispy wings. There we go. All right, surprise me. All right, Gina Bina, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Wasn't there a lawn mowing shorts until Hefty made one? There's literally a guy who makes his entire living by lawn mowing. I'm now list free. Are you really? What happened? That's exciting. I mean, I didn't think it was that bad to begin with. I've told you that from the start. But that's really exciting. I'm happy for you. That's what the girl needed. Are you ready for your song? I'm so ready for it. Are we listening to it on stream? Is it appropriate? Had my last appointment yesterday. They just knocked the tooth totally out. They just come in and just flick it until it disappeared. Oh my God, you guys want to know what I saw the other day that made me so uncomfortable? It was a pic. I can't even say it. Like, it makes me so squeamish. It makes, like, nothing really makes me sick, but that makes me squeamish. Carly, I'm honestly so happy for you. That's amazing. That's the only word I can think of is squeamish. Here for Justin Gene, I love the first two, and this one looks insane. Took the temporary stuff away that's supporting the tooth and giving me a lisp. Oh, I thought that's exciting. Barely noticed it before, but I'm glad you're done with it now. Yeah, like very seldom did I notice it, honestly. And I think you also grew into it a little bit. Like the first stream, yeah, maybe if I went back and watched it, I could pick it up more. But towards the end, I don't really, I didn't really notice it. 28 Days Later is one of my favorite movies. Nice. Okay, we got Jess's coming up here. So this is Jess's, and then I need the shiny version of it too. This one's honestly kind of like goobery. I don't know how to explain it other than calling it like somewhat goobery. It's definitely like cool. But it's also like kind of goobery and its eyes are transparent for some reason. Like I am in its face. Blah. I am in its face. I don't understand that, but it's not bad. Maybe I don't want the transparent background. Maybe just a plain white background. Maybe that's what I want. I think I want it to be a plain white background. I'm gonna update this. Do plain white background. That'll make more sense in the long run. No lisp, and I could probably smile again. That's awesome. That's so good. Wait, did I just get rid of that one? No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Illustrate the shiny. Ooh, shiny variant's kind of hot. Hot and spicy. Spicy. I could never hear a lisp, but I'm glad you got the procedure. Yeah, it's awesome. Second was good, but what irritates me is that it could have been prevented. Oh, the 28 days later. You should go see Crentist. Crentist the dentist. Probably why he became a dentist. Fakemon a water type? Okay. I can do that. Send it to you? Okay, we'll listen to it. As soon as I hatch this next egg, we gonna listen. You gonna learn today. You gonna listen today. You gonna sit there and you gonna listen. What are your thoughts on martial arts? I don't know. I think that they're like more historic than they are applicable. I think like in this day and age, knowing martial arts is cool, but I still think like somebody who doesn't could still kick your butt. It could be wrong. I have ankle pain and it's nuts. It's just getting worse, so I gotta call the doctor as soon as they open. You do. Had to go to my dentist to get to my 2 front teeth removed because the old ones grew already, so I had 2 extra teeth on top. You're like a shark. Anybody doing Safari Week today? I didn't realize it was Safari Week. Is this Gen 1 or Gen 2? This is Gen 2. Gen 2 like a penguin. All right, here we go. Here's my song from Tosh Dog. The Silly Nick Anthem. Probably giving me a virus. Probably just getting a Silly Nick virus. Okay, and then here's what we got for the, this is what we got for the shiny. And this is what its cry would sound like. Its cry would sound something like... That was actually pretty good. That was actually a pretty solid one, just for record. Pretty solid one, just for a record. Okay, here we go. Let's save. Let's just save. Let's save just because everything... Okay, let me grab my headphone. And let's listen to the anthem of Silly Nick. The Silly Nick anthem coming up. Okay. GB. All right. Let's see. What do I got to do? Pause Spotify. Spotify's paused. Media source. There we go. Find, download, Silly Nick anthem. And here we go. That's probably very loud. Hang on. I got to pause it. I got to pause it. I got to go to advanced audio properties. Silly Nick anthem. Monitor and output. Why can't I hear it? I should be able to hear this. Why can I not hear it? Okay, I'm going to delete that. And we're going to start over. Remove. Yes. Add. Media source. Okay. Add. Silly Nick anthem. Use hardware decoding. Okay. Advanced audio properties. Monitor and output. Ooh, funky. Funky country beat.
Nick's got a vibe that's one of a kind.
It's like Michael Bublé.
Dark humor, sharp and a witty mind. Streaming Pokémon with a cheeky grin. Trolling the clueless like it's a win. Oh Nick, you're a sarcastic spark. You light up the room with your humor so dark.
my God, this is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. I've been alive for so long and nothing tops this.
Quick comebacks, sharper than a blade in the game of jokes he's already played. Laughing through streams with a mischievous glare. Nick's the kind of friend who's always there. Oh Nick, you're a sarcastic spark. You light up the room with your humor so dark. Silly and bold, you're a master of jest. In the chaos of life, you're the absolute best.
Yeah, Nick also rhymes with a ton of other words that you could absolutely use.
Memes. Nick's humor cuts through like laser beams. No punchline too wild, no joke too grim. In the world of fun, Nick's king of the gym.
King of the gym. King of the gym, baby.
Oh, Nick, you're a sarcastic spark. You light up the room with your humor so dark. Silly and bold, you're a master of jest. In the chaos of life, you're the absolute best.
I'm telling you, this chorus is where it's at. Chorus is game changer. Chorus is a game changer. All right, we need an egg. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was an AI song generated by none other than Natasha and Suno. Thank you so much. That was absolutely wonderful. Very kind. Lyrics were so true, honestly, just like the most true ever. It's awesome. I'm gonna make one for you. It's not gonna be as nice. Okay. Here's the other thing. I got Gina Bina's, and I'm gonna generate the shiny. So remember how I said you could illustrate anything, like if you wanted to do a donkey that's a fire type that's shooting flame out of its bum? Well, I took kind of that inspiration, and instead we made a water type donkey shooting water out of its bum. But there you go. That's a water type donkey that shoots hydro pumps out of its bum. Thank you for listening. Thank you for creating. It's just a beautiful thing. Gonna be full of himself all day. I mean, Michael Bublé was crushing it. Water is somehow worse. It is. Water is absolutely worse. I thought fire was gonna be like bad, but water is substantially a worse idea. I think you are correct. You are indeed correct about this, sir. Correct, sir. That's more like Keldeo, but worse. Is that what happens when you go to an all-liquid diet? I mean, technically, yes. Thank you guys so much for 4,000 or 5,450. That's what's up. Is the shiny purple? No, Gina. The shiny is so much worse. The shiny is unequivocally the worst thing that you're gonna see. Duck, what's up, dude? How you doing? Oh, the shiny's kind of cute, actually. Shiny's cute. Send you my Razzie and Carly songs, please do. Post Taco Bell herder. The shiny's actually kind of cute. So this is the original, as we've seen, and this is the shiny. It's like a ground type. It's like inspired. I'm assuming it's inspired by like the ground, right? It's got to be inspired by like the ground. Pretty nice. Good job. I like that. I like that. That's awesome. Like it's like a mud bray, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. That's what we needed right there. What are the chances to get one LEDIAN? 1 in 64. What does it sound like? It sounds like this. Something like that. It's mud spray. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think I just like ruptured anything in my throat. Sounds like Taco Tuesday. That's it. There you go, Gina Bina. That's what $5 will get you. How about it? It's gonna be crap if I rush this morning, but I got ideas. Beacon loved his. Oh man, I just honestly loved the Yuki Fountain so much. P comedy, folks. There it is. There it is. We can retire the channel. We've done what we need to do. How close are these two? How close are these two hatching? Let's see. This one is gonna hatch soon. This next one is more time. Wow, we got lots that need more time. But the hatch soon should take us up to 48. I don't remember where we started. I think 34, 35, 34. I think 34. I think we've been doing like 17 a stream for some odd, strange reason. But yeah, 34 I think is where we're at. I have a lot of mixed feelings with the water donkey. I got a bad feeling about the water donk. Ooh, water donk is actually a pretty good name for it. Go back to bed. Hey, thank you so much for Donqua. I love that. Thank you so much for being here, Gina. Thank you for the $4.99. Does it come out of the Pokeball backwards? It does. It just comes out spraying. Like when you're playing like the game, it's facing you. It's just looking at you with like that sad look that a dog has on its face when it's taking a dump. Like that's what it looks like the whole time. It's so funny. Can you be serious and mean to me and tell me to get my crap together so I'm not late to work today? No excuses. Yeah, like you should just go be on time to the job that you get paid to be on time to do, Jess. Like it's that easy. And Cladius mapping. What's up? How you doing? Doesn't break eye contact with a trainer ever. What's your party? Let's see. What's my party? What is my party? Probably the pickle party. Let's say probably pickle party. Just like 5 minutes late, I don't understand what happens. Then leave your house 5 minutes earlier. Wake up 5 minutes earlier. Start everything 5 minutes earlier. Pretend that your shift starts 10 minutes earlier. I once had a boss who said, if you're not 10 minutes early, you're 15 minutes late. And I think that's a great idea. Just to remember that. Jess, let me ask you a question. How do you get to work? Answer that question for me. How do you get to work? My old boss said that he's no longer with us. Oh, did he get decapitated? Saying the donkeys game, I think it was good. Your husband drives you there. Okay, so you get driven and then you just get dropped off, right? And when you get there, is there like a break room? It's 8 minutes away. Okay, so it's 8 minutes away. When you get there, look at Hefty and Razzie being best friends. Look at that. When you get there, is there a break room? Okay. And before you go to work, what are you typically doing at home? Are you watching streams? That's my question. This is where you know where I'm going to, but we're gonna get there anyway. What's my favorite first shiny? It was a Boldor. First shiny was a Boldor. You know where we're going with this. Cleaning and chasing my kid around. Okay, so here's the deal. Cleaning and chasing your kid around sounds exhausting, but your work has a break room, which means you could get there 20 to 25 minutes early if you wanted to. Go sit in the break room and just have some time to chill before you go to work. There's nothing that says once you get to work, you have to work. And if anybody gives you any crap about it, you just say, I don't even start yet. Like I don't start until this time and I'm just relaxing before. You should absolutely take advantage of that. Get to work early if you're always going to be late. That's just it. Goes a long way. What's your favorite Pokemon? Favorite shiny? Favorite Pokemon is Marshadow. Favorite shiny is Rayquaza, but I also like Ludicolo and I also like Jirachi. I think Jirachi is one of the best shinies ever, honestly. So good. Can't use the break room for reasons, but thank you. I can handle this. Sit in the car then. Talk to your husband about the moon. Talk to him about the moon cycle and the moon oracle. I once convinced someone that I was the moon oracle. They didn't believe me, but I still to this day think that I am the moon oracle. What are your thoughts on Weavile? It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yo, thank you so much for the sub and Cladius mapping. Enceladus. It's Enceladus. Yo, Tails, and V2 friends. What's up? What you doing? So you didn't convince them? No, but I'm convinced that I am the Moon Oracle. So I convinced at least one person. It's me. Convince me too? Well, just tell me something, okay? How come I'm able to predict things that happen in this world, right? It's because I'm the Moon Oracle. It's that simple. You ask me a question, I can predict the answer. And that is because I draw all of my power from being the Moon Oracle. It's that simple. It's just like how my friend Tubatoni became the Dragon Lord. It's the same exact detail here. Hefty, I ever tell you about the time how Tubatoni became the Dragon Lord? Thank you so much, Hefty. I appreciate you. The Legend of Tubatoni will forever be one of my... Oh, I'm going to have Suno create the Legend of Tubatoni. I'm going to have Tubatoni's legend created. Okay. Create my own song. Create. Okay, let's see. Simple. Okay. This is a epic tale of the legend of Tubatoni. One time he was drinking beer and a woman that had the face of a dog came up to him, asking him if he wanted to dance. He, however, told her that if he did not... Wait, I can't do that much. Tubatoni once tried to avoid dancing with an ugly woman by telling her he needed to stick his head in the furnace before midnight to become the Dragon Lord. Epic tale song, please. Here we go. Create. There we go. The tale of the tale of Tubatoni is being created. What's going on here? Old Nintendo dude, have fun at the dentist. I hope everything's all right. Bill R, because AI is hilarious and it can be used for hilarious purposes. Like creating the Ballad of Tubatoni. Are you kidding me? There's nothing funnier in this world than a Ballad of Tubatoni. I don't want folk, storytelling, or acoustic. Let's see. How do I change? I don't want Boogie Rock. I don't want Boogie Rock. What do I want? There, we're gonna try it again. Cool. Speaking of AI, watch this thing Austin Evans did about recreating himself as AI, and the tools they used got so dang accurate it was uncanny. Well, that's the Uncanny Valley, baby. That's why we go to the Uncanny Valley. Did you see that hockey thing I sent you? I don't think I did. I have not been able to be on... haven't been able to be on Discord lately a whole lot. Work has been just B to the dubs. What's your favorite starter from each region? I've answered that a couple times. So I'm gonna see if I can rattle it off as fast as possible. Here we go. Squirtle, number 1. Cyndaquil, number 2. Torchic, number 3. Turtwig, number 4. I always mess up 5 and 6, so I'm just gonna say what they are, and then you can go from there. Brokey, and then oh man, I messed it up. Dang it. I never know. Hang on. I always mess up 5 and 6. Just it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Froakie is Gen 6. Snivy is Gen 5. Gen 7 is Torcat or Litten, that line. Gen 8 is Scorbunny, and Gen 9 is Quaxley. Crystal, what's up? Have you tried any interest in Rematch? It's on Game Pass and it was fun with friends. I don't know anything about it, but I would be interested in it. I want to play that Goose Law Lawyer game with you guys. I was actually going to ask for my members, or not my membership stream, but my my anniversary stream. If you guys, if the crew would want to play it, because it seems really fun and I would love to play it, like Rocket League, but with people. Oh, interesting. Goose Lawyer. Yeah, it's a Goose Lawyer game. It's called the courtroom defense game with geese. What's the name of it? Oh, no, I can't. What the heck? I sent it to Razzie not that long ago. Where is it? It's called Guilty as Sock is the name of it. Yeah, Guilty as Sock. I want to play that with you guys because I think it would be really fun. Elias, how's it going? Good to see ya. Someone else came in here that I don't know if I said hi to. Sounds like a fever dream. No, it happened. I sent it to Carly. Guilty as Sock. Okay, what were we looking at? Oh yeah, I want to listen to the Legend of Tuna Tony. What we're gonna do while we hatch eggs? We're gonna listen to Tuba Tony's Ballad and see what they did. Never played Black and White. I have played Black 2. Here we go. Download MP3 audio. Download anyway. Okay, we're gonna pause this. Now we're gonna add in our new source. Media source. Okay, this is the Legend of Tuba Tony. I need to advance audio properties. I need to monitor and output. Okay, we're going to turn that down ever so slightly, and we're going to pause it and restart it. And here we go. Now I can't hear it. What the heck? This is so frustrating. Okay, we're going to delete it. We're going to try again. Remove. Yes. Add. Okay. Media source. Okay. Add. Dragon Lord's Gambit. Okay. Use hardware decoding. Okay. Advanced audio properties. Monitor and output. There we go. Epic. With a gaze so fierce, he sought to escape from her dance's pierce. I must away before midnight's toll, to the furnace deep to claim my role. My God. The Lord waits for none but me. This destiny's forge is my decree. Her laughter rang like an iron bell. You're full of lies as far as I can tell. But Tony stood firm with a fiery gleam. The flames will crown me in molten dreams. Her laughter rang like an... So stupid. So stupid. Like, imagine telling someone... Can you imagine someone telling somebody that you, like, they ask you if you want to dance and your reply to them is, I'm sorry, I have to stick my head in the furnace before midnight or else I will not become the Dragon Lord? Like, your confidence has to be shot after that. Like, it's got to just be zero. Your confidence has to be zero. When you normally start stream, I start stream at around 7 a.m. Eastern time. Like, I would never talk to a person again. You guys, thank you so much for 1,000 views on the live stream. Super appreciate y'all. Amazing. I feel like it's happened at least twice before. That's what I'm saying. Too much. Too much. Too many times. Too many times. All right, how many eggs do we got left? We got 5 eggs in this party right now. Let's see. Hatch soon. Hatch soon. Hatch soon. Okay, must be close to hatching. Okay, cool. We got 3. No music now. That's right. You're so correct about that. I can't even begin to tell you. All right, there we go. Okay, we got 3 that are hatched soon. So we'll do those 3 and then we'll call it a day. See the trailers for the F1 movie? Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I like it when movies make me pretend that I care about racing. Like Ford v Ferrari. Seabiscuit. Talladega Nights. That one, Jesse Owens movie. Chariots of Fire. Lots of movies oriented around racing. Interesting. Got a lot of racing movies. Brave Little Toaster. I don't necessarily know if they raced in Brave Little Toaster, but I feel like they did. A little BLT. Oh my god, did they call it Brave Little Toaster because it's also BLT? No, that can't be it. It's got to be totally separate things. Ricky Bobby Was What NASCAR Needs. That movie is so bad. I watched it again in 2025, and it is not a good one. Buying a new mattress? Nice. Nothing better than a new mattress. Well, an old mattress is pretty good too. A mattress that you've slept on forever and you can just like dive in, you know exactly what it's going to feel like. That's kind of nice. But then a new mattress becomes that. Then you get to enjoy that too. So a new mattress goofing. Pretty good. I don't know why I'm going up and down through that thing. It doesn't really matter because I can't even get one anyway. Wish I never even tried to clean it. Yeah, cleaning a mattress is tough. I would always just get professionals to do stuff like that. All right, nothing on number 49. We got 2 more. We're going to get to 51. 17 to stream for some reason. I don't know why. That's just the number I'm picking. It's just the number I'm picking. And then I'm going to test and see if I need to call that place back and say like, hey, you guys might have bungled the battery replacement. An entire cup of milk and a memory foam mattress. Well, that is a memory that mattress will not forget. I'll tell you that much. A lot of bed milk. Did no work? No, it works. It works. It saves, but the problem is the day doesn't save for some reason. There's something I'm going to check after stream as well. 3 years. I had one of my mattresses I had for like 15. It works, like it saves, but the day on the clock is constantly wrong. But there is a setting on the Game Boy operator that I don't know if it's like, if I've set it permanently or not. So that could also be part of it. Got a female Meowstic and it's not shiny. Bummer. It's also why I'm sad. Yeah, that stinks. That stinks to only have a mattress for 3 years. But imagine like the milk stink would never go away. You'd be dealing with milk stink forever. But yeah, all the homies. Anybody that's in chat right now that when I say homie and you're like, yeah, I think I'm homie. Jess's mattress is
stinky.
You guys should go look up Guilty as Sock. And I was thinking about during the anniversary stream potentially playing a round of that, if that's something that you guys would be interested in. So, yeah, the homies. Guilty as Sock. Still trying to get the Ladybug. Bacon Roblox. I am still trying to get the Ladybug. Doing everything we can. Maybe we'll get it right now because you came in with the sass, baby. Maybe because you came in with that sassafras. Maybe you came in with that tood. Maybe we're going to get it. What do we think? Can't be talking about me? No, absolutely not. Impossible. It's impossible. That's impossible. The only thing about Guilty as Sock is that it has to be played by people who are like comfortable talking on a microphone. Usually probably people who are comfortable talking on a microphone or people who are comfortable drinking alcohol and then talking on a microphone, which would be me. Did you know when that was going to be? I'm hoping next Saturday. That's my hope. My anniversary is next Sunday. And so Saturday I should be free. My goal is tonight or this weekend to get everything prepped. My goal is to get everything prepped. I have a little bit more to do. I'll reveal the theme on hopefully Sunday of this week. And then I think we should be in good shape. That's my hope for next Saturday, the 28th. But again, just a hope. I worked that day, but it's 9 to 1. Yeah, it'd be after 1. Found a timer ball Quack yesterday. I just had to catch a Groudon and trade it for a Japanese Groudon. Oh, nice. You went to home, like into the Wonder Trade or whatever, into the GTS? Dude, that's awesome. I didn't realize you could specify ball. That's so cool. What's your favorite Pokemon type? Fighting. Love fighting types. I'm not a very argumentative or like confrontational person in real life, so I like to emulate what I wish I was. No, you cannot specify ball. Oh, you just found one then? That's awesome, dude. That's seriously so cool. They should add a ball filter. Look Ooh, here we go. Number 51, you guys. This is it for today. This is the last one, and then I want to check something. Hot dog next week, they're saying the high, or hot dog next week, they're saying the high will be 99. And still no shiny Ladybug. We go back at it again. You can't get the egg, save, move around just before hatch, and keep soft resetting. Nope. Nope. The egg is determined as soon as it gets into the hands of the guy. So no, you can't. Ball filter was your metal band back in college? Heck yeah, it was, baby. All right, here we go. So this is what we're going to check. So things are going to get a little wonky here. But if I go to this, I didn't want to do that. We'll just do this for now. If I go to this, all right, do that and then do that. Why no work now? Why no work? Okay, here. Let's try this. Get over here. Get over here. There we go. Okay, so if I go to settings, there's this emulator setting here, and there's high fidel. No, right here. With this setting enabled, the in-app emulator will match the state of your cartridge's battery. Leave the option disabled if your cartridge battery is dry, but you still want the emulator game to watch. So I don't want that. So I'm saving that, and then I just saved my game. Okay, so we saved, and when we started today, it was Monday at 7 a.m. And right now it is Friday at 8:29. So if I escape out of here and I exit this, and I'm just going to back up my save just because I want to have it backed up. So we'll back that up. Okay, so that's good. And I'm going to exit out of this and I'm going to get back into it just because I want to see what happens here. Okay, so I get back into it. We open this up. There we go. And I'm just going to hit start. I'm going to play the game. And so we're loading it up. We're loading it up. We're loading it up. Okay, we're all good. And I go in, and it is now Thursday at 12:30, right? So like the date and time is not being saved properly unless I just, yeah, right? 11:09, that's what we just saved, and we were right there. So yeah, it's not saving the date and time properly. So I'm going to call them, but at least I just back the save up so I have it. Should probably test that though, just to make sure. No, I backed it up. It's good. And I haven't gotten a shiny anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm going to have to call them and tell them that they got to do it again. But okay, that's it. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Super appreciate y'all. Big shouts out to a couple of people today. Thank you so much to Jess for the 5 gifteds, Gina for the $4.99 and the 4 months, and Jess for the $2. You guys are amazing. We'll talk to you again on Monday, maybe somewhere in stream this weekend. You guys be good. And yeah, talk to you soon. Bye.